Fox SA is investigating a growing security concern.
Yeah, cars abandoned for months inside airport garages showing up on TikTok across the country, including right here in San Antonio.
We found the famous TikTok car at the San Antonio airport.
Who is tracking them and why some of them are sitting untouched for so long? Yami Virhin investigates the red flags being raised and how long some of these vehicles have been at the San Antonio International Airport.
We found the famous TikTok car at the San Antonio airport. All the dates it's been here.
You've seen the videos on TikTok, so now we're investigating why some vehicles are staying at the San Antonio International Airport for more than a year. From coast to coast, the same images keep popping up on social media. Cars covered in dust, windows marked by strangers, with dates that go back months and even years.
People are abandoning their cars at Logan Airport.
Places like Boston,
at Lambert St. Louis International Airport,
St. Louis, Hawaii, Houston.
It was really dusty and everybody had started writing dates on it. So there was dates all the way from August up until like when I seen the car in about October.
Raven Slaughter, an employee at Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston, posted the story on TikTok and to her surprise, found more abandoned cars at other Texas airports.
I was like, man, this is funny. And then I seen someone post on TikTok one that they seen in San Antonio.
Cars that appear untouched in one of the most sensitive locations in any city, an airport. Here at the San Antonio International Airport, our cameras found multiple vehicles that showed no signs of movement. One had markings that went back to July.
So where do they come from?
We don't know. That's why we're doing the story on. But security experts say it is no laughing matter.
Any abandoned vehicle, and especially like an airport facility, is a threat, a potential threat.
We asked retired FBI agent Abel Peña, who's now a private investigator, to walk through the San Antonio International Airport garage with us. He pointed out multiple vehicles with heavy dust, layers of cobwebs, expired plates, and no indication that anyone had checked them.
Anytime you have abandoned vehicles, especially in soft spots like the airports where they're considered just a transportation hub, you have vehicles like this that are abandoned, it certainly poses a threat. There could be a criminal element, it could be just somebody forgot their vehicle.
We handed Peña several license plates from vehicles we found on November 7th to track down the owners. One car had markings going back to late July, early August, and even 2023. All but one plate returned an owner. We called every number we could find, but got no responses. One person who did pick up told us the owner had been deployed years ago.
There were plates that came back to a person in Mississippi. There was another one of a person living in New Braunfels, shirts, just various parts of South Texas. And so just a variety of people leaving their vehicles here for whatever reason. We don't know.
Peña believes those deployed should make arrangements. These vehicles pose a vulnerability to a building that is part of the airport. While some cars are extremely dirty and have cobwebs, this vehicle has something very different. So what does the airport do about these cars left in dust for what seems like months, even though there's a 30-day limit to park here? Airport officials tell us they have procedures for abandoned vehicles which are unclear. When we asked them about several of the cars we documented, some were towed the same day. The city claims that was a coincidence and had already planned on towing them. The city says 27 vehicles were towed away between November 14th and the 16th, but a few were missed, including this one. It comes back to Utah. October 25th, so it already expired.
Correct.
The plates are expired. Again, what type of a concern is this? Could it have been used in a crime and then dumped off in San Antonio and no one's paying attention to how long it's been here.
Absolutely. It could have been involved in any kind of even criminal activity.
The airport tells us that all vehicles are reported to San Antonio police so they can run the plates. We called SAPD for calls for service at the airport, and we found at least 26 calls for abandoned cars in a 5-week period. It is not clear who reported them. Some show up in clusters within a few minutes of each other. In 4 sample reports we requested from SAPD, 3 of the license plates cleared. 1 was given a citation. But when it comes to national security, the airport confirmed these cases are not reported to the FBI airport liaison unless SAPD, who they say is their primary point of contact, flags something criminal.
The FBI, along with the other federal agencies that are here, should certainly take a hard look at these vehicles that are parked and determine, what kind of threat these pose.
Is this vehicle a vulnerability if it's been here for a while?
Yeah, again, I mean, it could be a pre-operational thing. It could be a pre-operational planning or just a test. Sometimes even terrorists will leave a vehicle.
I contacted the FBI. They tell us they're working on a response to our story. For travelers, it all raises questions about who is monitoring what comes in, what gets left behind, and what might be sitting just feet from a terminal. At the San Antonio International Airport, I'm Yami Virgen reporting.
And nationally, airports handle abandoned cars differently. Boston auctions them. Hawaii has a written removal process.
And currently, the city of San Antonio says they will try to recover the parking garage fees from the vehicle owners if they can by contacting them, or they'll have the cars auctioned off.
Back to the live desk, we have